Happy Sweetest Day.
Happy Sweetest Day, people.
Yeah.
Happy what?
Sweetest Day.
The
And
hell is
welcome.
that?
And welcome to Fashion, Flair, and Lifestyle.
Welcome.
Fashion, a popular trend and style of dress. Flair, a special or instinctive aptitude or ability for doing something well. Lifestyle, in which a person or group lives. Lifestyle is expressed in both work and leisure behavior patterns. It also reflects people's self-image or self-concept, the way they see themselves and believe they are seen by others. And welcome to Fashion, Flair, and Lifestyle. I'm your host, Asnita.
And I'm your co-host, Danae.
And welcome. How are you today?
I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Hi, Glenn.
Hey, baby.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. All right. We're just going to jump right into our show today.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to start off with our fact about today being Sweetest Day. That's not celebrated in every state.
That's true. I think it's a Midwest thing, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's what
It's
they
not
call
even
it.
a Midwest thing.
They call it a Great Lakes region.
Oh, Great Lake. Okay.
Yes. So
People in Muskegon don't even know it exists.
Really?
Really.
right. So let's so we'll talk about Sweetest Day for a minute.
Okay, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it. So Sweetest Day is always observed the third Saturday in October.
Okay.
80% of Hallmark Sweetest Day cards have love or romance theme. And Hallmark made their first Sweetest Day card in the mid-1960s.
Okay.
Sweetest Day is an original holiday is not based on any group or religious tradition. It's simply a reminder that a thoughtful word, deed, small gift enriches the life of the recipient as well as the person giving it. Sweetest Day was established in 1922 by Herbert Birch Kingston, and he lived in Cleveland, Ohio. And he worked for a candy company who he wanted to bring happiness to the lives of those who often were forgotten.
Okay.
So Kingston and others distributed small candy and small gifts to orphans, people confined to their homes, and others to show them that someone cared.
Okay. That's really sweet.
Right. And by the 1930s, the movie stars got into the act. So Ann Pennington distributed candy to 2,200 Cleveland newspaper boys, and Theda Bara gave candy to theater goers and patients in Cleveland hospitals.
Okay.
Sweetest Day is the idea of spreading cheer, broadened to include everyone from family members to sweethearts and co-workers to acquaintances. It's not celebrated in every state.
Right.
It's most prevalent in the Great Lakes region, where the holiday originated, including Illinois, Indiana, Michigan, Ohio, and Wisconsin.
Okay.
But today, the once regional celebrated day has spread throughout the country. So Sweetest Day is kind of like Valentine's Day. Most people still give gifts and acknowledgments with cards, flowers, chocolates, and candy. Okay.
Well, happy Sweetest Day, everybody.
Happy Sweetest Day. We don't have no chocolate today.
We don't.
I know. We don't need none anyway.
Glenn, what's up? Why we didn't get no Sweetest Day chocolate?
No, we don't want it.
Right.
I don't want it.
Okay. All right. I see. I try to be nice.
Yeah, so that was Sweetest Day. So, the running thing is, who is Sweetest Day for?
I
Right.
found you ladies a brief clip. Let's see what the other folks say it is.
What?
Have you ever heard of Sweetest Day? Some people think of extra Valentine's Day that comes around every year on the third Saturday in October. If you haven't heard of it, then you probably don't live here along the icy shores of the Great Lakes. Many people who live here know about Sweetest Day, but some choose not to celebrate it. But why? Why would anyone intentionally avoid the opportunity to show appreciation and affection for those they love? It could be that these Sweetest Day
Because you're supposed to
deniers
do it
are
every day,
engaged in a
maybe?
more popular tradition on the third Saturday in October: college football. Or has this lake effect snow simply frozen their hearts? I don't think so. What's more likely is that these otherwise delightful people have fallen victim to the greeting card myth.
It was made up. There's no real reason to celebrate it.
No, I didn't put the dramatics on
payback
it.
for all the stuff men do on Valentine's Day. It's the
What'd you
women's
say to that?
turn
Why
to
they
do
put the
something.
dramatics on it like that?
I don't know.
Yeah, pretty much. Never celebrated it.
Well, isn't it a made-up holiday? Didn't Hallmark make it up?
Just kind of always been under the impression
I don't
it's
really
made up,
celebrate Sweetest
like
Day,
greeting
yeah.
cards.
I mean, I think a lot
No.
of holidays.
So is Sweetest Day some kind of
Made up.
Hallmark holiday?
So people, and if you guys could call in 248-429-7224. Is Sweetest Day a made-up holiday?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
is it
All
Yeah, I was
holidays
gonna
are
say
made
that.
up.
All holidays. Have you noticed how many new holidays we have now? Best Friend Day, Siblings Day. Like, I did not make cards or macaroni for those days when I was in elementary school.
It's real easy though if you just decide not to celebrate none
they
of it.
be very random. And I'm like, what? National Friends Day? And then people
I
be
don't
posting
celebrate this new
all
stuff.
these collages.
That's what I'm
and
saying. If I
stuff.
didn't make macaroni for it in elementary school, I don't celebrate it.
I don't have time for that. I don't. Yeah. So happy Sweetest Day to all that celebrate it, to Young Love and
Aw.
everything. That's so sweet.
What'd you say, Glenn? That's so
Y'all
what?
having hot flashes over there?
No.
Nah.
Oh, okay.
Where'd that come from?
The heat.
I thought maybe I got a sweatshirt on, so maybe that's why I'm.
I got on a cold shoulder
Oh,
today.
yeah. She got the
So I don't
peekaboo
have no room to
shoulder.
be hot. So what else we got? So our topic for today is, how does fashion make you feel? So again, you can
Broke.
call in, chime in on Sweetest Day and what does Sweetest Day mean to you, and also you can call in and chime in on our topic, how does fashion make you feel? So Danae, how does fashion make you feel?
How does fashion make me feel? Fashion makes me feel, I'm going to steal what Glenda said. It does make me feel broke sometimes. But if I do have on, I don't know, sometimes it can make me feel like just real like powerful. It can make me feel sexy. It can make me feel relaxed, comfortable. It just depends on the look that I'm going for at the time.
Usually, like for me, if I'm having I'm not gonna say a bad day, but you know, sometimes you just don't be feeling all
Yeah,
extra
glammy
stuff. But
Like when your man don't want to be bothered with you.
no, he don't never want to be not bothering me. I make him be bothering me.
Oh, okay.
But you know how sometimes you're just not really feeling the glam. You don't want to do the hair, or if you're having a bad day, fashion makes me feel, like you said, powerful. And I didn't realize it until one day I was at work and I had on some heels. And I made an Instagram post about the click of my heels and how that made me feel. Like when you hear your heels click on the
Clicking,
floor, you feel like you're going somewhere. You feel like you're doing something. You know, when you have your heels on, your posture change.
Yeah, your whole everything.
Your walk change.
You become very womanly.
Yes,
you know,
and
like
your presence change.
yeah.
So everything about when you have on heels is like
You can't be frumpy in
No.
heels. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
that's,
So heels kind of make you.
that'd be
pick
a
yourself up.
contradiction.
So I was like the click of my heels, and I just started one day just walking through the aisle. I'm like, wow, I really like that sound. So it makes me like fashion makes me feel powerful.
Okay.
Especially when it's not forced.
What do you mean?
Meaning I didn't try
Too
to
hard.
get to achieve
Okay.
this look.
Okay,
You know how
okay.
you wake up
It just
and
happens.
you like, oh man, what I'm wearing to work, and you just grab this, a shirt, a skirt, some tights. Like I always wear skirts or dress because it's easy. So I go stockings on, boots to keep it moving. And you get to your destination or wherever you're going, and it's like, oh my God, I like that outfit. Oh my God, you look so cute. And I'm going, this?
Like this whole thing?
Yeah. But I
woke
to
up
learn,
like this.
I had to learn to say thank you because I don't care who you are. Everybody want a compliment.
Oh, definitely.
You know what I mean? Not
Yeah.
to say that it'll make or break your day, but it will enhance
Look,
your mood.
speaking of wanting compliments, I just had this conversation with my mom yesterday. You ever had a outfit on that was so fly, you know, or you got your makeup done, it was on fleek, right? But nobody saw you that day. So like now you're like, okay, I'm saving this makeup, that's one, and I'm wearing this outfit again tomorrow, and somebody is going to see this and they're going to compliment me on this. Like, yeah, like you know, you want your compliment.
Maybe that outfit wasn't for that particular group of people. They didn't have no clue. They didn't have no
I mean,
styles.
they didn't have a clue, or maybe just honestly somebody didn't see you. You didn't go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? You got dressed and on fleek for no reason. So now, guess what?
I've never been dressed and on fleek and sat in the house. You have?
Yeah, that's happened before.
Really?
Because maybe I got dressed early thinking I might go somewhere, and then maybe it didn't work out. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh, wow. That's interesting.
Well, let me ask you guys this a question. When you are all fleeked up and nobody seems to notice, how does that make you feel?
It makes me feel a type of way. Because like she said, you want your compliment. You know you look good.
Well, if you know you look good, what does it matter?
I really don't. I'm trying to think if there was a time I ever needed a compliment and didn't get one.
You know, it just made me feel like, I didn't get no compliment today, but I know I was cute. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I just make sure I take some pictures in that particular outfit.
Okay, and then you post it so you can get your compliment.
So,
no, I'm not gonna post it.
But you don't feel inadequate because you don't get the compliment that you thought you were going to get.
No, I don't never feel inadequate.
I really don't care.
I don't feel inadequate. That.
Well, okay, let me not use inadequate because I see you going crazy with it. Let's say you walk by a group of guys, right? You walk in the mall or wherever, right? And you know you looking good. Mm-hmm. And these guys, you walk right past them, but their heads don't turn.
Okay, I'm gonna go back around. No, I'm joking. Let's try this again.
But I think I tell ladies all the time and guys, I said, what's wrong with a woman wanting to know that she's a woman and that she attracts the opposite sex? That doesn't mean that she is interested. That doesn't mean.
Right. But see, sometimes, and this is from what I've heard from guys, that I know, whatever. If you attractive, okay, so just say me and Danae, we're two attractive women, right?
Says who?
Us.
Me.
So if we're out and about, and I had a disagreement with somebody over this. So say we at the bar, we at the club, right? Mm-hmm. And you have some men who literally just want to make a woman smile by opening a door, telling her she look beautiful. Mm-hmm. Those men are comfortable to me in their own skin.
True. About
what they have to offer and who they're looking for.
That's absolutely true.
Okay. So if they're looking, they might look at us and say, I just want to buy them a drink. Not necessarily wanting anything. Mm-hmm. So when you out with your friends, you always, y'all are different. See, so you had that one friend who think that everybody want to talk to her. Why he all over?
I'm old school. If I buy that drink, so me and you go together.
Oh my God!
But and some men will
think that.
If I buy that drink,
whatever. Glenn, let me finish my point. So some men literally just want to be nice.
That's true.
And then you have that one girlfriend. Why they all over here? Why they looking? Or why? Look, if the guy tell you look nice, I had to tell one of my friends, and this when we was younger, stop mean mugging these guys. Just if he speak. If you don't want to talk to him, don't give him no conversation. Say you got a man, but don't stare at him. I said, because I'm not about to be fighting in the club.
Exactly. Because men are different now.
Right. So some men are not always. Some men don't approach or say things to women nowadays because some women think that every man that give them a compliment, buy him a drink, or
I find that to be true. It's sad but true.
But I mean, like, you can speak from a man point of view, but if you can look at me with your eyes all day, if you don't touch me or say anything to me, it's just a look. Okay.
Well, it's funny. I was at a function last night, and I had to tell a young lady, if I like you, you'll know it. I'm going to make sure that you know it.
Right.
So don't assume because I kissed your hand that I like you.
But why did you kiss her hand?
Yeah.
Because that's what a gentleman does. If no, really, that's what I'm saying. So what if a man you just met don't know you or trying to get to know you and he kiss you on your cheek? You're not gonna like that.
No.
Okay. So if a man kisses your hand, that's just a way of being courteous and acknowledging that you're a beautiful woman.
I've
Right.
never
So
had that.
for your time.
No, for any time.
Cause if someone did that to me now, I'm gonna think that he wants to.
Well, see
Get
that
on.
shows how much you guys, women, not you personally,
Right.
that shows how much you guys know about etiquette and how a man should treat a woman.
I agree. Because if a man hits me on my hand, I'm like, ugh. Especially if I don't know you.
Yeah.
But you gotta be like, if for me to accept a man kissing me on my hand, you gotta be like 70 years old.
Now I get your drift because that's
Right.
the time that you live in, but that's the craziest shit I ever heard.
Meaning, because he's older. So
Older.
it's like sometimes I'm more
But who's supposed to teach us?
the man.
And
The elders.
the
elders,
are
yeah.
supposed to teach us,
Yeah.
But
right?
see, like you said, if nobody tell you that's like etiquette, you think it's
Flirtatious.
kissing me on my
Yeah, because I would feel
Yeah.
weird.
yeah.
So I
would-
guess I don't know anything about etiquette, you know. but-
Well, and you should. I'm not saying that in a derogatory way. I'm just saying, women nowadays, like you guys feel that that's icky or creepy. Women nowadays, they don't even. I don't believe that they get fashionable to attract the opposite sex anymore.
Oh, we don't. I know I don't.
to attract the opposite
Well,
sex.
attract is probably not a good word. In other words, to me, when you dress up, you're dressing up because you want to look good for yourself 1st, and second, you want people to acknowledge the fact that you're looking good, right? Is that right?
I
Yes.
always dress for myself.
I dress for myself, but and this might sound weird. I dress for myself and I dress for other women. Because when a woman
see, and the truth comes out.
to me in my head, when a woman compliments me, that means I am on my shit. Because a woman will not compliment you if you don't look good. That's just for me.
Okay,
That's just
and
my
that's
personal thing.
personal preference.
A man is going to compliment you because he likes your face or because he likes the way your feet look in here. I don't know. It's different.
Not true.
You know what?
It's not the same
I
compliment
can see
though.
I can see a woman.
Like a man
Wait.
might think you sexy, but a woman is genuinely going to like your whole outfit
But
and
sex
everything.
appeal is in the eye of the holder.
See, I'm totally different. For me, I prefer. Well, I mean, either or is fine. But to me, men know what they like.
Right. Okay.
Women can tell you it's cool. Like either or is fine. But for me, I've been out. I'll say I used to go to this one particular club all the time, and I didn't know this guy. But I don't know if he
You ain't gonna
was
tell us
manager.
the name of the club.
No. I don't know if he was the manager, who he was, but he was always there.
Uh-huh.
Long story short, I would see him, speak to him, kind of keep it moving. Didn't know him, he didn't know me. And one night, I was getting my coat, and I, get my coat on, and he was talking to another guy, and he was like, man, he said, I really, really love the way that she dressed and the way she carried herself. Now, he wasn't talking to me. He was like, every time I see her, he's like, she real classy.
Now that's to me, that's the ultimate
That right
compliment.
there, that really did it for me because I never, like for me, I pay attention to men, especially if I'm in the same social circle quite often
Okay.
to see who they talk to. You got some dudes be in every female face, and then
True.
you have some dudes that know everybody and every female, but they don't too much be in their face. They kind of be a little more laid back, and he was just one of those kind of like laid back dudes, and
Okay.
kind of find out we did have a lot of friends in the same social circle, but I didn't know him. But that right there was like, wow, like he really be looking at me like that. And I didn't think he wanted me. I just think he valued me looking like a classy woman. And sticking to, not looking trashy. And
I really think that there's a problem in social circles today with women not understanding that every time someone says you look good or you're pretty or you're dressed nice, necessarily means that they want you.
Right, that's true.
And I think that's a big problem. I think that with young ladies that I see who think they're looking good because they got on 9 pounds of hair and some
But
red bottoms.
That's to me, and I was talking to my cousin about this today.
Materialistic.
That starts at home. Because now when I look at these younger ladies, and I'm gonna say 15 to like 30. And they don't know how to be authentic.
I
And
saw
they
a lady
don't-
last night. She
they
had
don't-
some blinds on her eyes.
They
You
don't know
what?
how.
I just had this
was like
conversation
this.
with LeVar, and I was saying how like I miss I grew up in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I miss the beauty from the 90s. It was very timeless. It was not heavy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't lashes, foundation. You know what I mean?
Think about this.
It was natural. It was beautiful.
I have two goddaughters. One is 21 and the other one is 20. She just turned 24. And my 21-year-old goddaughter, this is like last year, went to a Meek Mill concert. So I'm like, okay, you went to the concert? And she was like, yeah, I had to get my makeup done for the Meek Mill concert. I said, what? You know, you went and paid, you know, I'm assuming makeup now is like $55 to
Yeah.
$75 depending on I said, you got your makeup done for a rap concert? And to her, that was normal.
That was nothing.
But to me and her mom, we looking like, girl, that was $55. All we made sure is our hair was done, our eyebrows were waxed, and you put some
Lipstick
something on your
on
lip,
it, yeah.
and you keep it moving. If you even wore
And your
lipstick.
nails were done.
And she was,
It's
I was
different
like,
now.
oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So they don't know how to be authentic. You think about all the girls now, they gotta, as they say, we gotta have inches or we gotta have the eyelashes. So they're not even comfortable in their own skin.
They're not.
And I don't think that parents realize what they are like
Shit, the
feeding.
parents doing it with the daughters
But
now.
that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm in my 40s. So
What?
So I grew up where
That's why you sweating?
no, that is not no. I grew up where we were, we enhanced our look with minimal makeup.
Yeah.
Some 526 Wet and Wild, and
Why you know the number?
because girl, that's what it was. You go to the store and you get that 526.
Oh yeah, you did have to like look at the bottom. I do remember
Yeah, it was
that.
like
Okay.
that one
Okay.
color that like your auntie, like when you was getting ready to go somewhere, your auntie like, girl, let me put something on your lips. Or my sister, in my case, and it'd be that 526 well.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's like, for me, when I see a woman that's smartly dressed and confident, she may not be the prettiest girl in the room, but based on the way that she carries herself, if she's got her head high and a smile on her face, to me that goes so much further than a move something dress and a fake ass. I mean, for me personally.
Yeah, but I guess it
But
just
everybody don't
depends
think
on
like
what you're
that.
looking
Especially
for.
people that's my age. Like, if you my age from what I've experienced, like it seemed like you gotta be like
But you don't even have a man that's your age.
So this is the question.
But I'm just saying, like we ain't been together, for all my
But my
these
point
years, but-
my point is,
I'm saying like the guys that I've experienced before him, it just seemed like you have to they didn't
you have to
they
fit
didn't
into
care
that box.
Yeah, like they didn't care for the natural look and all that type of stuff. And I'm more of a relaxed, chill girl. Yeah, I can dress up when I feel like it, but I'm not gonna do that every day.
So,
No,
so are you a hopeful romantic or a hopeless romantic?
Oh boy.
I think I'm a hopeful.
Let's see. So hopeless or hopeful?
Wait a minute. My daughter should be listening to this segment.
A hopeless romantic. This is the type of person who loves being in love,
Oh, hopeless. Okay.
who has fairy tale-esque
Okay.
expectations for what a relation should be. And hey, there's nothing wrong with that. Being a hopeless romantic can be really good for your life.
Okay.
Okay, so that's hopeless.
That's hopeless. Okay.
A hopeful romantic, on the other hand, have a slightly different way of thinking about love. That is, mind, Here are some things that when you are a hopeful romantic that you experience.
Okay.
You are genuinely optimistic about love.
You're more realistic.
Yeah, more realistic. Um, a hopeful romantic is optimistic, which will help a lot of the unknown in a relationship be looked at in a positive way. You value small things, so it's the little things that count. That don't work for me. The post honeymoon phase period doesn't scare you.
Okay.
So it says a hopeless romantic will enjoy the relationship until work is necessary. So once the fairy tale love part go away, the hopeless romantic be like, ain't nobody got what happened. Like,
yeah. So I think I am a hopeless because I really do enjoy like that honeymoon phase. I really do.
Yeah. So it says the hopeless romantic.
I like that feeling of being like in love, and
they have a tendency to get bored once the spark fades.
Who, hopeless?
The hopeless. But the hopeful will keep working.
Keep working.
Yeah. Okay. Then the other one is you don't leave your life up to fate. A hopeful romantic who believes that love is to be had in the world. But there is a curious mix of being active about it too. Let's see. A hopeful romantic don't wait for love to fall into their lap. They go and get it.
Oh no.
So they look for opportunities to give and receive.
I guess I'm hopeless.
Okay.
Hopeless.
You are clear about what you want in your partner. A hopeful romantic is straight to the point.
Okay.
They don't try to force a relationship to work with someone who isn't meeting their needs.
Oh, I must be both. Can I be both?
I think so. I think it depends on the person.
I'm a hopeless full romantic. Can you do
A hopeless full. Oh yeah, that do sound good.
a hopeless
together.
full romantic?
I think so. Okay, the other is you don't romanticize drama. Hopeless romantics tend to project their romantic ideals on every relationship or potential partner that is in front of them.
I don't know. I don't like to label myself.
Whatever works. And then you never settle for less than you deserve. Hopeful romantics will never put the relationship before their own dignity.
Okay.
And hopeful romantics tend to be a little more realistic than a hopeful romantic is more realistic than a hopeless romantic. So hopeful is straight to the point. Hopeless live in some other fairy tale land that don't even exist.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we're gonna get into our fashion segment, and we got some.
Oh God, I hate this.
You want to do the D-list first?
No, we can
do our pictures.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna do our pictures, but until then, we'll keep talking. Yeah, so that's just funny. Like, I never knew hopeful and hopeless.
Me either.
I wonder which one am I?
I just always considered myself to be a person who wore her heart on her sleeve. Like, so what is that? A hopeless romantic type?
Wear your heart on your sleeve.
I'm very open to love. I love love. I love romantic relationships. Like,
but is it? Well, the hopeless dream about it. You know what I mean? Like, they fantasize.
Okay.
Hi, caller.
That's another line.
Oh, they fantasize about. Oh, it would be so nice if he took me to the park and walked me down, and we were holding hands, looking at the moon, and it's chilly outside. That's a hopeless.
Then I am.
Then the hopeful is like, look, either you taking me to get something to eat or you not, because in reality, I'm hungry. I need, it's the right. I think more so right now, but the hopeful is kind of
what you just described is how I am right now. But before, I used to be a little bit more like
the hopeful. And dream in La La Land.
Yeah,
I think we all start off thinking about love and relationships and stuff in La La Land until reality hit.
Mm-hmm.
So can a man be a hopeless romantic?
Definitely.
And can a man be a hopeful romantic?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Have you ever experienced either?
Yes.
I'm sure, yeah, I have.
What do you call romantic?
It depends on what type of romance a person can give. Everybody don't have it.
I'm asking you personally.
I don't know.
Romantic to me is
No, she said, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Romantic to me is when you do something to make me happy out the blue without me having to ask.
That's romantic.
That's romantic to me.
Okay.
Something like, I love coffee, so
Bring me a
you bring me a cup of coffee in the morning without me having to ask.
You a great catch.
I don't ask for
Coffee?
really big things. I love coffee.
Glenn wants some. Bring me a purse.
No,
Good
it's
morning,
the small
love. Oh, let me shoot this.
Here's a Chanel bag.
Look at this.
But just show up and say, here's some Folgers.
Yeah, like give me that's something that I love in the morning. You know what I'm saying? So if someone makes that gesture, then it's like, okay, damn, like you care. You're paying attention to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it make you feel like that.
Well, I sure hate to see what you'll do for some Pepsi.
Nothing. I don't drink pop. You see the skin?
Who drink Pepsi?
You see the skin?
I brought you some heated. Brought you some heated up Pepsi.
That's so gross.
So
What is the thought?
So, Nita, you never thought about that?
Yeah, I have. I just don't. I mean,
You're not a romantic person.
I am.
Nita's a cross Jefferson person like me.
I'm a romantic person. I'm not easy to.
We don't really know what romance is. We say we like it, but we don't know what the hell it is.
Romance is when someone is just one for me is like authentically themselves, and they can, like Danae said, think of me in ways that I don't always have to tell you. Yeah. So I agree with that. And just doing nice gestures, or I like surprises, so I like to
taking you to your favorite spot, not because you're asking, but because this makes me happy, like.
Yeah, I think romance, it's different categories for it. Depends.
Okay, one last
because you're
question.
thinking about.
Why are you interviewing us about romance?
He's thinking about red heels and red panties.
Oh, shut up. I be telling y'all too much.
I'm surprised that didn't come up when we was talking about Sweetest Day.
Don't forget the pumps. Listen.
Yes, y'all call in 248-429-7224 with questions or topic, anything. We want to talk.
So, what would you do to romance a man? You first, Nita.
Me? Why I gotta do that? Oh, what would I do first to romance a man? Surprise him, make him feel special with a date, food. Either I think like in-home dates are always good. Going to get a carry out and making it seem like I cooked, but setting the table up real nice, bath water, candles, stuff like that.
Would you wash him up after you made the bath water, or would
No.
you? See,
that's not a turn on.
You ain't no damn romantic.
That's not.
All right, D.
His arm, his chest.
We done with you, Nita. See, that's
his arm and his chest, but if he turn over, I'm out of there.
That's that Cross Jefferson girl. See, men do not date Cross Jefferson women.
I'm gone. He turned over. Oh no.
What about you, D?
I've done things from like the heart. You know what I mean? Like I am that person. I love letters and poems. I've done things like that. What? I'm corny? I know I am. I tell people this all the time. I'm like the biggest cornball, but I love stuff like that. Like I love.
But it's not. I'm asking you, what would you do to be not? It's not about you. This is about him now.
But she wrote him a letter.
That's what I do. That's what I do. I handwrite letters or poems or.
Is it like in Greek writing or something?
No, it's in my writing.
It's passionate.
Well, it's in my writing. I'll make him like a basket, like of his favorite goodies, like just because nice. I like doing stuff like that. Okay. I have done like the in-house dinners before.
Oh boy.
Set up with the candles.
So let's go into your fashion segment, and as you see, we have a young lady on the screen.
Yes. The model here. This is a look that I put together for a fashion show I was in a couple weeks ago called Soar the Runway, and this was my opening model. Her name is Shaniqua. And she have on her Pure Essence t-shirt, of course, so that was my representation of who I am coming out, so everybody would know. And I love denim jackets and fishnet, like her look. I styled her in, like I said, a Pure Essence t-shirt, black skirt, denim top to kind of give it, not top, but jacket to kind of give it an edge. And those stockings were like, not fishnet, but like lace or whatever. What kind of stockings you call
I think that's more like mesh.
mesh? Yeah, just some dolled up stockings, but they not fishnets.
I
Some
thought there
sexy
was some
stockings.
stockings you cut holes in.
No, those didn't have holes, but they do make those though.
Yeah.
And then she edged it off with a pair of combat type boots.
I like the combat.
So I like, and then
The
if you-
edge.
yeah, the edge. So then you got the classy at the top, and then the sassy at the bottom. Because you got her necklace was all stones on the necklace, and then you got the hood. You know,
What's the young lady's name?
her name is Shaniqua.
Hey, Shaniqua.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Where you want to go from here?
What's the next look?
Let's see. You can't have radio silence.
We can't have radio silence.
Oh.
I wasn't even. I was still looking at the picture. Like
You know what? I'm looking at the picture. I guess we were in La La Land.
we were. So let's give a shout out to our Vent Radio. What is she? Not our partner, but another. Her name is Big 50. Okay.
What is she?
Yeah,
She's a star.
She's a Big 50 hosts her keeping it real with Big 50
On Vent Radio.
On Vent Radio every Wednesday or Thursday, Glenn.
Every Wednesday night.
Wednesday night at 8.
Yes.
And Big 50 was featured on American Gangster Trap Queen on BET Plus.
Okay.
So I had the pleasure to listen to her story
Okay.
and her, her journey in the trap game. And I must say, kudos to Big 50 for sharing her story with everyone, and also just keeping it real. Like I really enjoyed it. I watched hers, and it was like 4 other ladies.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So
Okay.
they talked about their journey, like I said.
So what did they talk about?
Big 50 talked about things from her childhood to how she got in the drug game,
Okay.
and how she was well known, well respected in the streets, via celebrities, local plugs, and but what caught me the most is at the end when she were talking to her children, and her son was, saying like he wished his mom could have been there for him more, to be at his basketball games, football games, things of that nature.
Mm-hmm.
And as a mother, she's like, I was out here getting money to make ends meet, to make sure y'all were fed.
To make sure he could play basketball.
Right. And his thing was more so he wanted her time.
Right.
And
okay.
as a parent, she was like, well, I gave you everything you needed. You didn't want for nothing. And her daughter chimed in. She said, but, she understood his point or whatever. Then her daughter chimed in and just told her, like, Mom, it's okay. Like, I understand. Don't feel bad
was it
about.
emotional? Like, were they crying?
No, they wasn't crying, because I think her as a person, I don't know her, but how she communicates with him, she was just always real with him in general.
Okay.
So that they couldn't do nothing but accept it. But, that her daughter felt enough compassion for her to say, hey, Mom, I understand, even though her son felt a different way. He wasn't mad or anything. I think he just wanted her there. You know how you want your mom or you want your dad? And he just wanted her. But so shout out to Big 50.
That's what's up.
You can tune in to BET Plus. You can download that app, and you can watch American Gangster Trap Queens this week, I believe, for free. So go to your app store, download BET Plus, and check our own Big 50 out. It's a riveting story about a black woman
From Detroit?
Yeah, doing what she had to do to
Take care of
herself and her family.
Yes.
And
it was good. I enjoyed it.
It ends on a very positive note.
It do. It really
without
does.
giving out the story.
And you know what? All of them ended. Like I said, I watched all of the ladies' stories, and they all ended positive.
And it is executive produced by Judge Greg Mathis.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Also another Detroiter.
Yep. It was really good.
That's what's
So
up.
congratulations, Big 50, on your accomplishments.
That's awesome.
My picture here is Mariah. She's a model, and what she's wearing is a faux leather bustier
That's sexy.
that zips up.
A hoostia?
Bustier that zips up, and you probably can see the zipper a little bit on the picture, with a black and white skirt to give her like that. Again, I like the bad girl classy look, like a crazy sexy cool TLC type. That's how I describe myself.
Like Sandra D.
Right. So she's a little edgy on the top with the faux leather bustier. Her skirt is Club Monaco, which is black and white, just plain black on the side, on the back, and the bottom is her shoes, which were flowers. They had flowers on them, so I just kind of wanted to mix it up, mix the patterns.
Fun.
Yeah, have fun. I didn't want it to be so bored. So this is my my friend model Mariah, and I know her Instagram is @ChalkAngel. But yeah, so she does some modeling for me, and compliment. The photography was done by my friend Michael of Image 84.
Now, is this outfit available at your boutique?
Yes, it is. Yes, I'm sorry, I didn't say that. Yeah, and
That's
you can't
very
get.
important.
I know you can't get that full outfit at PureEssenceResale.com.
PureEssenceResale.com.
And that's a really good resale look. You know,
It is.
Not
That's
to
a
say-
great look.
Like most people, again, I always say, no one will ever know where you get anything from unless you tell them.
That's true.
You present it well and it look
Absolutely.
good. It's good.
Absolutely. You know, I said that for the first time in my life, I'm going to go to a resale shop and put an outfit together. I've never experienced it in my life, and thanks to you, Nita.
Glenn, it's like fun.
It is
and,
fun.
It's like an adrenaline rush.
Yeah.
Especially if you find something that you love.
Yeah.
And it's like I don't buy stuff I like. I gotta love it. So when you find, just say for instance, I found a Gucci purse. My friend called me like, Nita, this purse look like you. Boom.
Right.
Okay. I'm gonna tell the lady, hold it, you come look at it. I paid $200 for this nice Gucci purse. So you know, if you have a Gucci purse and have bamboo on it, you already know off the rip that's over $1,000, $1,200, $1,300.
Okay.
And I bought the purse, and I just so happened to be out at Nordstrom, and I saw a young lady with the same purse. So I just, struck up conversation with her. She said, "Oh, my dad bought me and my sisters. Hers was black, and I think she said her dad paid like over $1,500 for this purse that I paid $200 for." And I carried
Mic
it.
drop.
Right, and I carried it. And one of my friends was like, "Why would you buy it?" She was an associate. "Why would you buy a green purse?" I was like, "I like colors. You don't always want the same."
Yeah.
She's like, "I just never would have thought to go in the store and pick up a green purse, but I like different stuff."
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
then-
I have a friend, a good friend of mine who, Paul Hill. He was telling me about a vintage resale in Royal Oak where he buys things. And I don't know if you remember the Max Julian leather
yeah.
coats, do you?
Yeah, with the fur around the hood before the nanny goats came
Yeah,
out.
he had a Max Julian coat on the other day. And I was like, I know that's not the same coat you had when we were teenagers. He was like, "No, I found this at this resale in Royal Oak." And he said, "I want to take you by there because they got some nice things."
Yeah.
So I decided that I'm going to put a full look together. I'm going to go out and do that with him
Yeah.
because it's what he does.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun.
It's really
my
fun.
mother, my grandmother, and my aunt. We used to make that a thing. Like when I was a little younger, we would do like I think Sundays or
So
like
you-
early Saturday mornings.
But you was like 10?
Nah, I was like we did this for a minute. You
Well,
know
you
what I'm
ain't
saying?
but 16 now.
Let me go for my third
Anyway.
look. Yeah. My third look is Mariah going into my building where Pure Essence is located, 11443 East 13 Mile. And like I said, this is just a simple casual look. Of course, she has her Pure Essence t-shirt on, her white shorts ripped, and her red wedge. And then they were patent leather. Then she had a red patent leather purse. And of course, we had, I don't remember what color the necklace. I think it's just silver. But again, another full resale, fashionable look.
Wow.
that you will never know where she got it from.
Yeah, that's true.
So yep. So that was styled by me, and again, Michael did the images for Image 84 that day.
So most
Cute.
of your models, they're also your customers.
Some of them, yes, not all. I meet most of them through different fashion shows.
Okay.
So me and Mariah met. How did I? You know what? I met her through her boyfriend actually.
Okay.
He did a picture for me. Long story. He did a picture for me. She came to the shop with him, and that's how we built our relationship.
Okay.
So and I asked her. She's like, I'll be interested in doing some work with you. So me, her, and Michael came to an agreement, and that is, he do the pictures. She get to create a portfolio, and I get to style.
Right. Okay.
Yeah. So that's it.
Cute.
Yeah.
Me and Mariah.
I had another look, and this is just another
Yeah.
crazy, sexy, cool look with Mariah. We did our shoot in a couple days, and she has on a Reebok.
I like that.
What is? I can't
Sports
even,
bra?
Sports bra. Yes, sports bra with a jacket. And of course, we put the ripped jeans on just to give her, again, a sexy, cool, edgy look. And the shoes, everything is compliments of Pure Essence. So I styled her for this outfit
Did you
as
rip
well.
the jeans?
No. No, I did not.
That's something that's weird to me.
What?
Why do
I knew
we
you were gonna
go
say that.
and buy ripped jeans instead of ripping our jeans?
Let me tell
Because
you.
there's a process.
It's a process, and I just learned how to do that process, and I do understand why the jeans still cost the same as a whole pair of jeans.
Because people crazy. That's why.
No, it's a process to rip those jeans. That is not to do it when it has like the strings like in between. That is a process to do that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I understand.
I can rip up a bunch of stuff for you.
Yeah, but you can't do the threading in the middle.
Yeah, you actually can. We used to do it when we were kids.
Oh, you can?
Yes.
Okay.
Anybody can.
Well, would you be interested in doing a live demo on ripping jeans?
Well, see,
exactly.
you guys probably don't understand this, but when bell bottoms became popular, we would go and buy like Levi's or Wrangler jeans, right? And you take the hem out, right?
Okay.
And then you grab the strings and you pull them around. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Nah, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the you know what I'm talking about, like when they have the
Well, basically,
If
Threading
you
on the
tear it,
knee.
you can do the same thing.
I don't know. What's the next look?
Why don't we maybe on the next show do a demonstration of how to rip some jeans?
because I know how to do it. Yeah, like that. Yeah.
Oh, that's what she said.
Yeah.
It's
Right.
a process for that.
Ain't nothing
You
but a
gotta
razor blade.
That it's a process.
So we're gonna get into
Thank you.
Danae's look.
Danae got a look too.
You got
Good
looks to that?
grief.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got one
but like
look.
I said, with fashion, people think, oh, it's just some ripped jeans, but they got to be ripped
Man.
a certain type of way
Yeah.
to give a
Oh,
certain
boy.
type of look.
Yeah.
It's no difference in your eyebrows. They got to be arched a certain type of way to have a certain type of look. You know what I
Not
mean?
the boxy look.
Long as it's your natural pattern,
So this is a look that I did for one of the fashion shows. This was actually one of my first fashion shows that I did after having the baby. So that was my way of getting back into doing what I was used to doing. You remember you were
Who
there?
took that picture?
My friend Nita, who's sitting to the left
Oh.
of me.
So conceited.
No, because Danae is like I said, real modest about. No, take a picture. So I was her photographer for that day. Anyway,
Yeah.
go
And
ahead.
if you're having a little trouble making out the name on the photo, that is Maddie Idell.
Yeah, Maddie Ideal. So that was my floral collection, and that was a floral jacket. I sewed the jacket, and then I added the flowers later. But yeah, that's the whole Maddie Ideal look. Those flowers are all hand tacked individually, and it took some time. I'm sweating thinking
How
about
much
it.
is that jacket?
That jacket is $80.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's nice.
All right, guys, y'all can
fine.
buy that jacket right now
That's-
for Sweetie's Day. I know you ain't got nothing for it. When you get to the house, you already know it's gonna be a problem.
Right.
You can call us right now, 248-429-7224.
I'm surprised ain't nobody called in today.
Yeah, I am
It's all
too.
open and casual. We just kind of kicking it.
It's, you know what? I mean, and it's just my opinion. I think this is a really slow Saturday.
Okay.
Really?
It started out slow and goofy for me, so
Just one of them days.
just does it feel like Saturday today to you guys?
I don't know.
I don't know. I felt like
Yes.
that yesterday. I felt like yesterday didn't feel like Friday.
I was off for a week.
Well, if yesterday didn't feel like Friday, this damn show can't
No.
feel like Saturday. Cause
So we doing our D list at the end today.
Yeah, we are. But that's fine.
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
thought we canceled the deal.
Never.
Whatever.
We cannot cancel the D list. Because
Wow.
this is when we all get to do our funny stuff.
Oh wow.
Our funny stuff.
It's always good for the D
Let's run the
list.
promo for the D list. I hate the damn D list.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Y'all know what time it is. It's time for the D-List with your host, D. Rays, only on netradio.net. Every Saturday from 1 to 2 p.m. on Fashion Flair.
All crazy.
And with no further ado, ladies and gentlemen, it's the D list.
It's the D list, y'all.
Alright.
So listen,
D-list.
a few days ago, Cardi B turned 27 years old, and she has celebrated. I don't know. She had like the craziest celebration to me. I guess because it's just so off the radar.
What did she do?
You know. So Offset, he gifted her, his wife, a diamond ring, and it's called the Titanic ring, and this is worth over $1 million. The ring was so big and gaudy. It was shaped into a heart.
That
And
man done lost his damn mind.
yeah, he did. I'm like, I would not want that shit. Like, it was very
You wouldn't
like,
want it.
I would not want that. Like, she's wearing. I mean, okay, I would maybe like pawn it or something, but I wouldn't wear it. It's way too big.
Where did we get this lady from?
It's way too big. I wouldn't want that. It was ugly. It was ugly. That's something you would just sit.
So
A
it
$1 million ring is ugly?
Yes, just because it's $1 million don't make it cute.
Oh,
So
yeah, it do.
it was it high? Like, is it?
Yeah, it was like really big and high, and then it had like more diamonds around the big diamond. It was not
It
my
don't
taste.
sound cute.
It's not cute. It was not cute at all.
He
Please,
could. I
you
would
would not
probably-
want to wear that. It looks
Yeah.
like costume
Costume.
jewelry. Yeah, like it was not chic. It was trashy to me.
Well,
Just because it's $1 million don't mean it's cute. Sorry. Oh, and so so not only did he get her the big, $1 million ring, he even got her, a pendant with Culture's picture on the inside. That's her daughter. He did give her, rose petals. They had an abundance of food, and they even had like a Birkin bag replica birthday cake. And I thought that was kind of cute.
interesting.
Yeah, so yeah, that's the ring right there. But on her hand, like, look how big it is.
That's
Like,
cold-blooded.
That's
That's
no,
cold-blooded.
if you seen it on her hand though, like they're holding it. If you seen it on her skinny hand, it was too much for me.
It was too big.
much. It was too big.
That ring looked nice though. I love the band.
Yeah, I mean, you can put it up and put it in a nice jewelry box
This
in
lady-
the house somewhere.
Oh.
I wouldn't wear it.
Danae, that ring bad.
I
I
don't
would.
think so. Okay, I don't think so. Not
I
for
wear
me.
it on this finger.
Not for me. It's too much.
If it's $1
too
million, you can wear it on whatever finger you want, baby.
Hey, you got that right.
I didn't like it, so but whatever. Zoe Kravitz, she has been cast to be the new Catwoman, and it's funny because back in 2012, she wanted to be Catwoman for the Anne Hathaway version, but they said that she was too urban. She was too urban, but they picked Anne
Lenny
Hathaway.
Kravitz kid.
Yeah, but they picked Goody Perfect Anne Hathaway over her. Catwoman is not perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like, Catwoman has edge to her. She's sexy. Anne Hathaway is not that. So they picked Anne Hathaway, and it's funny because that movie duped, actually. Like,
Is
you didn't
Anne
even know.
Hathaway white?
Yeah.
Red hair, right? Red
Yeah,
hair.
yeah. She was the Princess Diaries.
Mm.
Like, very like
Oh, I don't.
childlike.
That was way after my time.
But you know what's strange to me? And I know y'all think I'm crazy. But Catwoman traditionally wears a black catsuit, right? Wouldn't you just think that a black woman would be more appropriate in that role because the black cat?
But you know who did kill it and who wasn't black? Michelle Pfeiffer. I love her Catwoman. Michelle Pfeiffer killed it.
I don't remember.
You know the original Catwoman was
Eartha
black,
Kitt.
right?
Eartha
Kitt.
Yeah, definitely.
Mom.
But
So why is it that when somebody says, like when they said they was looking at Idris to play 007 and people said, oh no, 007 got to be white. Well, how come people not saying, no, Catwoman need to be black?
Because they really don't care.
Yeah.
Oh.
Next.
Yeah, so so now she gets her chance, you know, to be the Catwoman. I really hope that she like blows this Anne Hathaway version out the water.
I want her to soar.
Yeah.
Outside
Definitely.
and get out of her parents' shadow.
Yeah. She's a good actress because I've seen her in one movie before and she was good.
Okay.
Lauryn Hill, my girl, she is releasing her first solo single in 5 years. According to Double XL, her new track from she has a new track and it will appear on the soundtrack for Queen and Slim. It's that new movie. It's supposed to be like the new Black Bonnie and Clyde type of thing.
Okay.
Y'all seen the previews for that?
Not really.
No,
Okay.
we just seen American Gangsters Trap Queens.
Oh, okay. Well, she's gonna have a soundtrack on that film, and it comes out November 15th. And I truly hope that she keeps the ball rolling for this. I was a big fan of Lauryn Hill in middle school, so it's big for me for her to come out and have a.
In middle school?
Yeah.
I was out of middle school, high school, and now to college too.
I think she's very powerful vocally. You know what I'm saying? So I really hope that she keeps the ball rolling.
After when she broke up with the Fugees, went single. I loved her when she went single.
Okay.
Well, as a solo artist, but after she started having children and all of that, she just wasn't the same person. And
Well, she got like 15, 16 kids, right?
I don't know how many children she have. You never even hear anything about them. I just always see her showing up late to all the concerts.
Yeah, and I did hear bad things
So
about her.
I don't have respect for people who don't respect their consumers' money and time.
Yeah,
You know what?
I get that.
Nita, that is a very valid point.
That is.
I don't.
She's
I really
notorious
don't.
for not keeping her dates.
I
Wow.
don't. Regardless of what you have going on, and when you got to show up, you should show up.
Well, thankfully, I never went to a concert.
Me
you know?
either.
So I hope she keeps the ball rolling on this, this
I
soundtrack.
hope, just for you, Danae, I hope she get another Grammy.
Yeah, why not?
I hope she get a straightening comb.
Oh man, Pastor David Wilson. Did y'all hear about him?
Girl.
This pastor, I am so disgusted, man.
Danae,
Okay,
Wait a minute.
Hold on.
You discussed it with that pastor?
Yeah, no, I'm not because of what he did, but because of his apology. I didn't like his apology.
You should have just looked into that and said, "Boy, he talented."
I
Wait a minute. Wait. So,
boy, oh boy.
Nita.
I wish I could crack up.
Pastor Wilson made the D-list. Girl.
Yeah. He's viral. They're talking about it. Why not?
Go ahead, Danae, because that just tickled me.
I don't know why. It's viral. It's everywhere. It's everywhere, literally.
Oh, Jesus.
You know, people talking all that stuff, but you know what? A whole lot of women wish they was them legs on that video.
You know
Nice
what?
finish.
There's nothing wrong with what he did. Like, you're a grown man, but he is a married man. That's one thing that I just really don't agree with. You know, he is a married man. But
Not until you told the world.
his apology was very like disgusting. Like, for him to be a pastor, he was like, "Yeah, I love pussy," and yeah. Like, and so what? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
Really?
yeah. It was very like that, and I didn't like that. I'm like,
Well, what
as
do a man supposed to love?
Huh? Yeah, I mean, but you're a pastor. Like, conduct yourself as such. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to apologize to the public, then do that gracefully.
But was that one of his
classic.
parishioners?
I'm sorry.
Was that
Did she
one
go
of
to
his
his church?
parishioners?
I don't know anything about the woman. I don't know.
We don't know, do we?
That don't matter. That don't matter. The way he apologized.
Do you
was
know that
disgusting.
wasn't his wife?
It wasn't his wife.
How-
Right,
wait a
right.
minute.
They did. No,
How
they did.
do we know that?
What I read.
Oh, you read.
What I read. Yes.
Word on the street is that wasn't his wife. And
That
word on the
wasn't.
street is what's his name, Pastor Wilson. You need to just close your church down.
Well, she looked like his wife.
I don't know.
You.
All I want to know
He
is
was doing that like that, and it wasn't his wife.
to me. You know what? Like today, in today's society, why do people feel like they have to record
Everything.
every freaking
Because
thing?
who was holding the camera? It had to be her,
I don't know.
based on the angle. It
I
was
wouldn't
her.
even try. That was just disgusting. I was like, it was just. It just.
A lot of girls I seen talking was talking about, go ahead, it's your birthday, go
I
ahead.
mean, do what you're gonna do, but he disgusted me because of his apology, and that's just it. It was weak. It was whack.
It was weak and it was whack.
Weak and it was
Well,
whack.
ladies and gentlemen, that is the D list.
It wasn't. But you know.
It wasn't. She had something else. Wait a minute,
Let's
Glenn.
go. Let's go.
Oh,
He made her so disgusted she threw her notes down, so I thought it was over.
finish today.
Nah. So do you guys know Gina Rodriguez? You know her? Do you know her? She's
I
an
don't.
actress, Hispanic actress.
Do she hang out with Jenny?
No.
No, I don't know her then.
What's her TV show? Jane the Virgin.
Jane the Virgin.
Yeah.
On TV?
Yeah, it's on Channel 50.
No wonder I don't know it. It's
Oh,
on
okay.
Channel 50.
Okay, well, she's an actress and she got caught saying the N-word on her Instagram. She's getting her makeup done, but she's singing to the Fugees. And, you know, it was that line, front niggas give me heebie-jeebies. And when she did that, like, people started just, like, attacking her, like, under her,
Oh, she
her
don't get to
picture, her
say
post.
nigga and
So,
the record
yeah,
saying
so,
it.
like, my question to y'all is, like, because she is a Latina, like, how do y'all feel about them saying the N-word? Like, how does that upset you in any way, or do you just not care?
It doesn't upset me when anybody uses the word. And the reason that it doesn't, because it's a word. It's the meaning behind the word that would upset
Or more
upset
so,
me.
like the context in which a person
Yeah.
uses it.
See, and I think she didn't bother
Well, what
me
about
because
the
she was
people?
rapping.
What about the people?
And she probably and this is again social media recording and going live. A lot of us do different things in our own home in
Right.
the comfort of our own friends and family that we may not do in public.
Right.
But when the camera is on you and you having fun, sometimes you can't forget that you recording yourself. So that's probably just a song that she like that
No,
she
didn't
normally
forget 'cause
sings.
she was holding the phone like this while getting her makeup done, and then when that part came on, she was like, "Fun niggas, give me heebie." Like that was her
Yeah,
part.
but see, but
You know
here's
what
the
I'm saying?
but here's the thing that people should realize. Every person on the face of the earth comes from a black man.
Yeah.
Every person.
I know
Okay?
that, yeah.
So you can't claim that and then turn around and try to make things exclusive to you. She's Latino. They are Afro-Latinos.
Yeah.
So maybe she identifies
Right.
that way.
Right, and I did tell that to somebody too. But she did apologize. You know, she's just like, that's the song that I grew up on. I love the Fugees. I did not mean to, you know, make anyone upset.
But if you
that
had
wasn't
said
my
it,
intention.
you wouldn't have had to apologize.
Yeah, because I am black and I look like a black woman. She does not.
But are you in?
Well, Nita's a black woman too, and she looks totally different from you.
But she looks like a black woman though.
Oh, does she? I thought she had a little Jewish in her or something.
Whatever.
No, but I'm just saying, we nitpick so bad nowadays. And if a person is being derogatory toward another person, it doesn't matter what they call them. It's the fact that they're being derogatory. And we go around and we say nigga this and nigga that, and nigga I love you, nigga I hate you. It's just how you use the word.
See, I really try not to use that word. That's just something I try not to use in my everyday
Do
vocabulary.
you use Negro?
Sometimes.
Well, if you're using Negro, you're using it in replace of what you really want to
It
say.
just sounds better.
You're
I was
using it
raised on
in
the
place
word.
of what
But,
you.
again-
You're feeling like the person has made you feel like you want to call them that, But so that you don't be politically incorrect, you say
the
Negro.
proper way.
But in your mind, you're thinking this nigga,
Right.
Not a
No, not a no.
nigga.
Yeah,
There's a
nigga.
difference.
Oh God. Okay.
Right. Finish, Danae.
No, and that was it. So you have been delisted, Glenn.
Woo! I like that.
Oh, that was so sweet.
That was good.
Danae, you're so good at the D list.
And guess what?
Came here talking about $1 million ring is ugly.
That ring does look nice.
Look at her. Look how big it. Look how tall it is right there in the middle, man. Like look at the
That's the
size.
same thing the man at the pawn shop say when you go to get you some money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'll pawn it. Like I wouldn't wear it though.
You
or
pawn your wedding ring, D?
that's not a wedding ring. That's a birthday gift.
That's her husband, though, right?
Yeah, but that's not her wedding ring. That was just a birthday gift
Wow.
from her husband.
That's nice. He could have gave it to me. And then when
Her husband could have gave you the ring.
I'm just saying, if somebody gave me that ring, he could have gave me the ring, and then when I got mad at him, I go get it chopped up, hand me some earrings, bracelet.
No, I'm getting the money.
See, I'm one. I don't return gifts. I don't. I keep it all.
I'll re-gift. So I'm telling y'all right now, if you give me something and I don't like it,
Yeah.
I'm giving it away to somebody else soon as I need a gift.
So that means don't buy Glenn nothing, because you might get it back.
I got a whole storage room full of stuff that I hated that folks gave me. Then I'm just waiting to give it to
No,
people.
I do keep my jewelry though. I'm not gonna lie. I do keep my jewelry. So I probably really would
I keep everything.
keep it. I just don't know where you would wear that to. Like,
Girl, when you out.
interviews?
you
Your
just,
security is gonna have to always be with you.
Really?
You know? Yeah.
Well, her security has to be with her regardless.
yeah,
Yeah,
she got
that's
security top around the clock. I don't know. But all I know is that was nice for Offset. But I seen they were on the water on a jet ski, a boat or something. I don't know. And her tattoo that she has on her back, it's really, the artwork is really, really nice.
Yeah, I saw that too.
I was like, oh my
And it is
God.
pretty. It's very
really,
pretty.
really pretty.
Yeah.
It didn't look real.
Yeah, it's very, very pretty.
didn't
I
look
just
real.
thought about the pain that she went through for that.
Yeah,
Like,
it's too much.
I don't know. I don't see what everybody else sees in her. I don't see the talent. I don't think she's
you can't
cute.
stand her.
I
don't think she's cute. No, I don't think
I
she's
think
cute.
she's just a foul-mouthed New Yorker.
Yeah,
That's
I get
that's
it.
all I see.
See, and that was another thing that I told somebody. I was like, the status for celebrities has changed so
Very
much.
much so.
You know what I mean? Like it's not,
Reality
yeah, it's not classy anymore. It's not out of arm's reach anymore. It's not
Well,
like A-list, man. Like it's changed.
It's society as a whole, and you have to start from news, what they do on the news. When I was growing up, you didn't see Doris Biscoe and Diana Lewis on the news like this.
Yeah, that's
They
what I'm
didn't-
saying.
they
But
didn't
why you
laugh.
on your show like that?
Because I can be. They didn't laugh. You know, it was
They
real.
were very poised and very like, and when you looked at them, you was like, oh my gosh, she's so beautiful.
You were automatically, it's like you earn respect from a certain way that you
But look
present
at
yourself.
Diana's daughter, who watched her mother. And
Right,
she-
and you could tell. I don't really watch Channel 7 as much, but if from what I've seen, she still is a little more
Very classy.
poised and classy.
Mhm,
Then you
she
take
is.
like so you the workplace more relaxed. When I started working, we had a certain dress code that we had to abide by.
Okay.
Now the work
You can wear
sometimes I
whatever.
look at people coming into work and I'm like,
You wearing that?
You know what frustrates me
Yeah.
about today's media and entertainment? People making fun of people and having no compassion when people are really dealing with serious issues like drug addiction and
yeah,
somebody cheated on somebody. And that's why I really, when dude was in the last D list, Wendy Williams, dude, that's why I don't particularly care for her, because I
She
understand
bullies.
that everybody has a job to do, but there's a way to do everything. And sometimes a story is just needs to be left alone. Just let it be. You can't, you know what I mean? There's enough news and things going on in the world for you to create content than to bully people. So,
everybody deserves whatever they get. I don't know.
Nita is over it. She's over everybody.
It is halfway crazy.
Everybody deserves what they get.
They deserve what they get. Wendy Williams, somebody bullied her and talked about her, so she gonna bully and talk about somebody else.
Well, see,
Tit
but
for tat.
that's crazy. Because guess what? If that's really the standard, if that's the way we're going to be, you have to understand that it's going to stop at your doorstep sooner or later.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you know what? From what I can see, it looks like she owned what stopped at her doorstep.
Yeah, and she does
keeping
own it
moving.
because
No, she didn't
does
own it.
say-
She turned into a crackhead.
No, she owns it
Why
now.
are we talking about Wendy Williams? We should be talking
No.
about Nita and Danae.
You feel me?
Who?
How's Nita and Danae?
Yeah. Oh, don't forget y'all trunk show November 2nd.
Right. Pure Essence Resale Boutique, 11443 East 13 Mile Suite 302, Warren, Michigan 48093.
No, she's meaning her artwork isn't up.
I know, but we plugged it anyway.
We
I
plugged
already got it. I know. So, I'm just saying, why we giving Wendy Williams so much time and she ain't even talking about us?
Okay.
Oh Lord.
You know what I mean?
Can I get an interview?
Say goodbye, y'all.
No, we ain't ready yet.
Oh Lord.
You ready yet, Danae? No, I'm just kidding. We getting ready to wrap it up. So thanks to everybody who tuned in. And again, happy Sweetest Day. Love on somebody with a kind word.
Oh, now she wants to give kind words.
Kind words. Candy, cards, balloons, nice handbags, nice peacoats,
Nice $1 million rings.
nice furs,
A hammer to the head.
nice cars. You know, whatever can make your sweetest happy. Handle that.
What you gonna
Happy
do today?
Sweetest Day.
Happy Sweetest Day.
What you gonna do today?
Nothing. What you gonna do today?
Go over to this car wash and try to wash somebody's car.
It's just like it's a regular day to me. So, but okay, your thought for the day today?
Never rely on someone to do things for you. Do it on your own.
Wow.
For me is if you cannot do it from your heart, and I'm speaking on myself. If you can't do it from your heart, don't do it at all.
Yep, there you go.
Wow.
I mean, that's
Y'all
how
so sweet.
that's how it is. I ain't about
Sweetest
to be
Day. What do
fake.
you think? What do you expect, right?
Yeah,
Sweetest Day.
and that's a wrap. You got something you want to end? Say anything, Glenn?
No, because it's gonna be totally different than what you got.
Well, let's end. Let's end on a good note.
Let's end on a good note.
On love, positivity, and friendship.
There you go.
Thank you.